there was a 2% chance of rain, so I kind of figured it might rain today. My last night in Illinois for a little bit. We're getting quite the exit here. I think Illinois is mad that I'm leaving, but I gotta, enough is enough. I keep telling people I'm from the Pacific Northwest, and no matter what you've experienced there in Washington State, nothing prepares you for what Illinois can offer you. Intense, crazy, unending rain. It is absolutely insane. That's fine, I'm all packed up, I'm leaving it, and we're getting out of here. Don't know when I'll be back, but you can keep it. You can keep it. Goodbye, Illinois. A little bit of moisture still going on in East Alton, Illinois. A little bit, you know, just flooding and this is insane. Well, let's do this. There's no reason to stay here any longer. I gotta get out before I have to get a boat. What did we learn? Let's not visit Illinois in April or May ever again, okay? Let's try some different times next time. Next time we venture here. Oh, we're starting. Let's get out of here. Well, we have been driving for a while now. Not only have I left Illinois, but I have been from one end of Missouri to the other. Literally St. Louis to now Kansas City city limits, and I cannot escape the rain no matter where I go. We got to get to Arizona. This is getting a little old. Been driving for 4.5 hours. That guy just cut all the way across the... And this is as far as I'm going to go today. There's no reason to go any farther. I am going to stop by and see my buddy Robert, since he's here in Kansas City. Stay the night and catch up with him. And I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet. Check out the video description below for unlimited, high-speed, juicy internet. Plus, I'm going to show you my new router later on in this video. My new Fortress router. It's cool. You got to see it. It's available now. And I have one of the first ones I've been testing out for like 3 weeks. Gosh, I love it, guys. It is so cool. So we'll be checking that out later. Right now, we'll get through Kansas City here and get into town. Robert said he's got some other company there too. He's kind of got a full house. We'll see. All right, we're here. Green, Missouri. Green grass, yeah. I got the Bigfoot and the trailer out here on the road, but there's still room on the other side. It's just for one night, so that'll work. I'm not perfectly level right there, but it'll work for one night. And Robert's back. He spent the whole winter down in Florida. I stayed in Arizona, but he's got something new here at the property. Still got the white Bluebird bus here with the Cummins that has 3,000 watts of solar on it. Still got this one, but he didn't bring this down to Florida. He brought the van, and he picked up a new bus. And he's already started working on it. It already doesn't look like a school bus at all. It's a short bus. He painted it down there in Florida silver with the orange. It's almost like Harley color orange. I like that. Got the grill. I actually recommended that he did this to the grill just on these little black spots. And blacked out lenses up there. Looks awesome. It's got the Cummins 24 valve in it. It's got air conditioning. And instead of the flat nose up there, probably stays a little cooler in the cab because the engine is in front of the firewall here. But it's a short bus. It's a short bus that fits perfect right there. I like that. Even got the orange up there on the Bluebird with the stripe there like that. But he hasn't built this one out yet. He's just got a little bed in there, and it needs solar. Probably needs a mini split and stuff like that. Got the minivan. This is what he brought down. This is what you brought to Florida, right? I'll show you what he towed behind it. It's the soccer mom van. See? Yeah. What's going on, Robert? My buddy Robert, everybody. King's Auto Shop.
Yep.
Yeah,
How's
drinking like good stuff. Keystone Light.
Keystone Light.
Oh, that's new too, the boat.
Yeah, I figured I needed a boat.
You need a boat? We should go out. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, maybe not today.
Yeah, not today.
Not today. Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah, that's the new bike.
So Robert had, what do you call that, Bud Lightning, the blue wide glide?
Blue bike.
Had that one, got rid of that, and now he's got a Honda 600 F4i. It's a lot bigger bike than you had, that 300.
Yeah, she's a ripper.
Cool. Well, it ain't no Harley, but that's pretty. That's pretty. I'm gonna go over, oh, you got squatters over here in the yard, huh?
Yeah.
Can I look at your new bus?
Right.
All right. Alberto had a Sprinter van last time I saw him, and now he's got a little Schoolie. A little Schoolie with a Chevy van front end there. I like that. And he painted the windows. Looks good. Thank you. But here's the little trailer that Robert built to take on the road behind the minivan. He brought this down to Florida. Obviously came back with another RV too. But in order to get it all done, oh, he's got it locked up. We can't peek in there. I showed it, I think, last summer. I peeked in there. It's really small and lightweight and easy to maneuver around. Also here in the backyard, y'all remember this here? Yeah, Robert still owns this. In fact, this is how he got stuff around so that he could have his bike. I just thought this was going to be the perfect thing for me, to be able to have the Harley here and then the smart car back here, and it just it does the job. It works for Robert. It's just really heavy and sometimes awkward. I mean, if I were going from one state to another state and then staying there for 6 months, it'd be a great way to have both a vehicle and a motorcycle. The problem is, the first time I checked into an RV park, I had to park the whole rig out on the road and then put the ramps on, take the bike out, go park the bike over at the site, then walk back, then put the trailer in the overflow parking all by myself in the parking lot, lock that up in a different spot, and then take my RV over and back it into my site. And it was a little too much. Just a little too much. It did work in theory. It did what it was supposed to do, what I wanted it to do. It got me to have the car and the bike, but won't do that anymore. Plus, you got the bike exposed out here. I like having the trailer for the extra storage and solar. But Alberto said we could peek in his rig here real quick, so we'll just take a quick little peeky poo here. He's going to be working on this and customizing a lot more room than his Sprinter van. Kitchen area here. Has an air conditioner back there, but it doesn't work. And a little DC cooler there. Robert and them are working on some electronic components here. Recognize that blue Victron right there. He's got the same one I do. Victron components, so they're doing solar and electrical stuff. But yeah, nice van, nice bus. It's a Schoolie, but he ain't going anywhere for a little while because this grass is really soggy right here. I've had vehicles up here in this area. It's very soft, and RVs and buses weigh a lot, so guess he's moving in full time. After all that work, and now Robert's like, well, you know what? I don't really need this bus anymore. So, he might be letting it go as is. So if you're interested in this short Cummins Schoolie looking good, maybe you should hit up Robert. I'll put his email on the screen. You can email him, ask him some questions, get in touch with him. Because he's got the other bus. That's a 32-footer, right?
Yeah, but this has got all brand new tires. It's got
new tires. Oh, it does have AC that works.
It has a wheelchair lift.
You're keeping that in?
And yeah, the wheelchair lift comes with it. It's got a bed and a 8-foot countertop.
Can I go peek inside real quick?
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about buses. If you don't use them, you can always use them for storage.
Yeah, that's what it's turned into, is storage.
It's got air ride. And I got the bed right there. Got his kayak in here right now. Like storage right now. Fridge, microwave, little table here that runs here. And there's the lift, which, ouch, that was my leg. Which works. It does work. And then he poops in a bucket down there underneath the desk. Yeah. How many miles on this thing?
Well, it says 130.
Okay. All right. So yeah, hit up Robert if you're interested. He's in the Kansas City area. Y'all. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to hop on that motorcycle. I should probably open that up, make sure it's still in there. Forgot what Black Betty even looks like in there. It's been fun riding the motorcycle and having it in quartzite for sure, but ever since I left Arizona, it has not been the right mode of transportation by any means. I would probably have been a lot happier had I had the smart car. Not that I'm even in love with the smart car anymore either. I'd rather have the motorcycle, but I feel like it would have been a lot more practical. Having the car right now, especially in Illinois, and but yeah, let me get the keys to the trailer. I actually sold my Honda Inverter 2200i generator. I sold it to help pay for the registration of the Bigfoot, and I have since replaced it with something I think's better. I've been using it. Let me show you. I like Honda. It's a good brand for a lot of stuff. I've had 3 Honda Rebel motorcycles, and I've actually owned 3 of those inverter generators that are super quiet. But let me show you this, because I can't find any other reviews. I took a chance, and I like it, and yeah. All right, and right inside, yep, motorcycle's still there. And in the same exact spot where the Honda fit, I didn't even change those 2 blocks. It takes up the exact same room as the Honda. Here is my Genmax inverter generator, which is quite a bit cooler than the Honda. 3200. It's actually up to 2800 watts of running compared to 1800 watts running of the Honda. So this, in the same exact size form, gets 1,000 more watts. It's still an inverter generator, super quiet, same 1-gallon gas tank there, same exact size pull start. Over here, it's got the eco mode for low idle. I keep that off. And look at this, a 30 amp dedicated RV plug on an inverter generator. I mean, why can't Honda do that for their 2200i? Price of this on Amazon with free delivery, $399 instead of $1,299 for the Honda. I just don't, you know, there's no comparison. This thing cost a quarter of the price of the Honda, and it does so much more. So much more, 1,000 more watts in the same body. Isn't that crazy? So I've already done my break-in period in Illinois at the shop. Oh, geez, I forgot. I'm still working on another half of a video from the shop, but I've already left the shop. Well, I gotta finish that video too. But anyway, so I ran it for 2 hours on idle with no load, and then I did an oil change, and then I ran it for 10 hours on a half a load and did a second oil change. And okay, there was a considerable amount of, not metal, but like aluminum shavings in the oil. Quite a bit more than I remember ever seeing in the Honda. I don't have a magnetic dipstick on this one, so I can't tell exactly how much it's grabbing, but the 2 oil changes, I will admit there was a lot of metal flaking in there. But now that we're past the break-in period, I can run it on high, and when I run the air conditioner on here on a cloudy day, it'll pull 1,200 watts off this. But again, this 3200i, 3200 peak, and it'll run 2,800 watts continuously. And I like it. I like it. I just wish it was more waterproof, because on days like today where it's raining, it'd be great to have it outside. Sean, from That Nomadic Couple, told me about a cover that you can buy for these, so you can operate them outside. Just keep them above ground and put the cover on them, and then it still exhausts. So we'll consider that. Black Betty, I'm sorry. Once we get back to Arizona, I'll make it up to you. In the meantime, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Keep her shut, okay? And let's go inside. I'll show you this new router. Although you saw it in one of my videos, like 3 videos ago, you saw it in the bedroom. I just haven't really talked about it because I've been testing it out. Like this other thing I'm testing out, which I'm halfway through making a video of, and I keep procrastinating. And I think the brand probably wants me to finish that video and get it uploaded. Before we go inside though, the brand new Onan generator that still won't run no matter how many parts we throw at it, and I don't really have an update of that. If I didn't live in the RV, sure, I could just drop off the whole RV for a week or 2 at Onan Cummins and pay whatever they charge me to diagnose it and fix it and get that running. Or I could just stop wasting my time because I have a working generator, you know. But it'd be nice to have that because it's raining right now. I could just push a button inside if it would ever run or stay running. But In the meantime, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that because this is my home, and simply dropping off everything at Onan is not really an option on the road. But I know a lot of people think I should just rent a motel room for a month and get it done. It's like it's hard to make that move right now, is all I'm saying. I would rather pay a mobile mechanic to come out to the property in Arizona and do it there on site. So, and I know a guy. So, we'll see. Let's go inside. All right, you guys want to go to the bedroom with me? That sounded super sketchy, Eric. The slide, I've got ratchet strapped on both ends, just like Paul had done while we were waiting for those gears. So the slide, for the immediate future, forget it. Forget it. Just don't touch it right now, Eric. At least it's stuck in and not stuck out like it was in Illinois, okay? So, boom. Yes, okay, let's at least point out, this is a monster router for internet compared to the first one I had with Connect and Internet. But I have been super excited about the release of the Fortress, and I'm so glad Connect and Internet has it available. It has pros and cons, and it comes with a whole mounting kit to mount it outside on the back of the ladder, or with a 2-inch like flagpole buddy system on the back. As a matter of fact, I have a picture. A couple days I had it outside back there. I just feel like it's not, I wouldn't want to travel with it out there because the antennas can catch on different branches and stuff, especially here at Roberts. He's got some low-hanging branches that tickled my panels, and I wouldn't want to keep this outside. So do you want to put it outside every single time you get camped somewhere? Kind of like Starlink, you'd have to set it up with wires and stuff like that. Or do you want to just take the loss in reception, not loss in reception, but let's say I've got walls over here. I've still got windows right next to all the antennas on both sides of it. So I feel like if it doesn't work as well as it could outside, I'm okay with the convenience. It's automatic. It does not have a SIM card, and yeah, a SIM card. So all you do, so it's plugged in right now. I could just leave it plugged in all the time, but I don't. Every time I get on the road, I unplug it back here. Opie, are you being my router model? Thank you for that. So it just plugs into a standard outlet there with an Ethernet port. So regular AC power goes in, comes in here, has a waterproof mount that's not on there right now because it's inside, so Ethernet. And then remember, to get my security system to work, I'm using the wireless router with the other booster to be able to get this up there without physically running a wire, okay? So yeah, it's got 4 antennas on the top, 2 down here, and then these are the 5G ones. I like the 5G Wi-Fi better than the regular Wi-Fi. There's 2 options just in case. If you're staying somewhere for a few days or for a week or something, you don't need to worry. Yeah, it's automatically going to detect the best carrier out there and the closest cell phone tower, the strongest cell phone tower and carrier. And as a matter of fact, if something changes, like if it starts with Verizon and then all of a sudden it starts getting clogged at 5 or 6 p.m. and it discovers that one of the other networks or even towers is cleaner and stronger and faster, it will automatically connect that to you. And so when I get here and plug it in, it does its little 5-10 minute little warm-up thing. It tests the area around here. It grabs and locks in to the cell tower and service carrier it's going to use, and then we're good to go. So I don't set up anything. I've actually got it mounted and screwed to the bottom with a plate right here, so this stays here while we're driving all the time. The only thing I do is essentially push a button, but I come back here and unplug that and sit it right there, okay? And then I plug it back in, I go crack open a beer, wait a little bit until it gets ready to go, and we have internet, and the speeds are fantastic. I am continually seeing everywhere I've been, from Arkansas to Illinois to here in Missouri, speeds are up over 100 megabits per second download. I even saw 270 download one time in Illinois and over 40 to 60 upload. So much, much better speeds than I would ever see at $150 for Starlink. And Canadian is only $100 a month. $100 a month for unlimited. And then there's also some deals, so if you go to the video description, you'll find that you can enter in promo code Nomadic for some deals off the hardware. They have a couple different ones to choose from, but this is the brand new Fortress, and it's so cool! I love it. It will probably replace Starlink for many, many people out there. I love it. And, you know, if you want to put it outside, that's cool. I like putting it next to the kitty. It makes the kitty run better. Yes, it does. I love you, Opie. Hey, I had a really good one-night stop over here in Kansas City, even though it rained pretty much all day when I got here. We went to a new Mexican restaurant, had some awesome food and drinks. Then we got back here and just frickin' rocked out on Guitar Hero. Actually, mostly playing Rock Band, 3-person, with all the songs unlocked. And we were just kind of rotating through to see who could get the best scores, having a ton of fun. I'm kind of embarrassed. I haven't even pulled this whole system out. The whole time I was in courtside. I brought all this down there to courtside, and this is the first time I've actually brought it out, was here in Kansas City, and we had an absolute blast. I took a break while they were playing and hopped in Robert's hot tub that's in his living room right next to the TV. It's just, you know, this life, you know. Sometimes these little distractions in life are, well, just what you need to kind of reset. You know, I've been able to fix a few problems, although the door latch is actually still giving me problems with the new latch not actually locking and securing. But I can make sure it's locked, and I feel confident. We're only here one night. I'll be in another state in my next video, and we'll get back on the road. But anyways, y'all be well. Opie and Tara and I will see you in a few, and thanks again for leaving a comment below wishing Tara Bear a happy birthday. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. See you on Monday.